Welcome, everybody, new and old. I'm gonna tell a story. This is story time. It's a story time from my dream. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my dream, like the dream that I had last night. Grab a snack, grab a drink. I'm here to tell you the dream that I had last night. This is actually fucking crazy. My main concern with the dream that I had last night is the fact that it was about zombies. I generally dream with zombies like once a month at least. I don't know why. I should Google what it means. Maybe it means something deep. I just watched Fallout like 2 days ago. And so, of course, I'm gonna dream about zombies if I watch Fallout. In my dream, it was something similar to Fallout. An apocalypse had happened, but not like Fallout kind of vibe, like a zombie apocalypse, more like The Walking Dead. But society kind of recovered from it. So there were some zones that were like safe and had schools and everything, and like people lived like a normal life whatsoever. And so I was a student at one of these schools, right? I was like, I don't know, like junior in high school, something like that. I don't know. There were like 3 of my friends, but I can't remember if they were actually my friends in real life or just random people, honestly. Our teacher comes and tells us that we're gonna go on a little trip. Because here's the thing. The school organized like a trip to outside the safe zone to go see like the zombies. To like really, make us conscious of the situation. Kind of like, I don't know, historical thing, I guess. I don't know. So like, yeah, we went on this trip and we had the little bus. Well, it wasn't little, it was actually a big bus, like big bus. We were going around the big ass destroyed city, and like we're in the middle of this like a road on kind of on a mountain. So like you could see houses from like a lower perspective. So like all of a sudden like the bus stops working. Not like it stops, but like the doors open, like they stay open. It's like everybody's freaking out because like what the fuck? One school trip that goes wrong, like everybody was fucking freaking out. I don't really remember how it went down, but I remember that like the teachers were like out of the school bus. Me, the bus driver, and like 4 or 5 friends stayed on the bus for some reason. I'm not even sure why. And we were talking and we were like some zombies came, right? Like shocker. All the people that like were outside of the bus started running everywhere. And so the bus driver, who was also outside of the bus, like he was down there getting eaten by zombies, because like he was literally dying. Like zombies were eating him and the teachers and some students. And so one of my friends decided just to go and start driving, but we didn't know how to drive because we were like kind of younger. Maybe we were freshmen in high school. I'm not really sure, honestly. Like we didn't know how to drive. He got on the driver's seat and just started kind of figuring it out. While he was doing that, a zombie hopped on the bus and was like fucking crazy running around the fucking school bus. And it was fucking crazy. And we were all scared to death. And my friend figured out how to kind of start it, and he started driving around, but he didn't know how to drive. He didn't even know what he was doing. So it was kind of boom, 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 driving around. And all of a sudden he goes boom. It was like a full-on 2 wheels drive, like when a car is like driving and it goes on 2 wheels. Literally did that. Like doors were open, so the zombie fell out of the bus, so we were all safe. And we were all like hanging super tight so nobody got hurt. But then my friend, who didn't know how to drive, kind of like lost control. You did a great job. I'm not judging you, but you did literally make us fall off the cliff we were on. He did fall, like he was going boom, boom, boom. He didn't know how to drive. Man. So like he was boom, 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 boom. Didn't know what he was doing. So like boom, boom, left, right, and we fell down the mountain we were on. So like we fell, and some of us disappeared. They probably died, because I don't remember seeing any dead bodies. But I remember we were like 10 people on the bus, and then when the bus fell down, we were just 3 of us. So like probably somebody died, but that's okay. Okay, this is crazy. Hear me out. What happened was that like we fell into, it was a huge house, huge mansion, with a huge garden, which is where we fell with the bus, right? It was a garden, but it looked like it had been left alone for a long time, but not in like an apocalyptic way. It just looked really fucking cool. It looked like a fucking jungle, you know, with flowers and everything. It was fucking crazy. So that went down. Well, we went down, if you think about it. And we were like, it was me and two other friends, and we were like in this garden. The house looked pretty good. Like, it was this big ass mansion, and it didn't look old or like it had zombie inside. So we just got in the house, right? From the front door, which was unlocked. Which is crazy because, like, who leaves the door unlocked in like a zombie apocalypse? We got into the house, and it was like this big living room with this beautiful couch in the middle. It was literally just the living room and the couch, and it was like this beautiful white couch, like big. And there was two men and a woman lying on the sofa, but they were kind of lying on top of each other, kind of like a piece of art. And turns out these people were on top of each other because they were a piece of art. They were literally a piece of living art, and they had been like this for years and years now. So they were not aware that there was an apocalypse outside, because they were stuck in that position for so long that they didn't know anything like that was happening outside. Like, what? That's crazy. What's going on? We told them about the apocalypse and everything, and they were like kind of not believing us. Like, they kind of like laughed it off, like, huh, like the zombie apocalypse, what are you talking about? Me and my friends were like, yeah, whatever, I don't care if you believe me, but like, can we take a shower or something? Because at this point we were like filthy. So while I was like getting out of the shower, right, I was looking for a room to steal clothes from, honestly, because I don't know, judge me. And I saw like inside of one of the owner's room, and it was like this very childish room, you know, like kind of like the room of a 10-year-old, you know? And so that got me thinking. I was like, yo, how long has these people been in that art position on top of each other? And then by the time that I was done with my shower, right, I got downstairs and everybody was kind of there. My friends were like, since we're already here, can we like grab some weapons to just go back home? Because like we have to leave. They were like, yeah, no, like help yourself, grab knives if you need anything, right? And that's when like the two men started to believe us a little bit more, you know? If three kids are literally looking for weapons, like something must be going on, right? I was looking for weapons as well as my friends, right? But it was like kind of a normal ass house. So what I did, because there was this big shelf, right? Everything in this house was like super huge. I started looking over like the shelf to see if there was something, and I spotted like this metal hand, like it was like a sculpture of a hand like this in metal, right? So I grabbed it, and turns out it was empty inside, and the finger moved. So I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna be Metal Punch Woman. That's what I want to be. I did that, right? So I grabbed the thing and I put it in my hand, and one of the man that was like in the house approached me, and he was like, what are you grabbing that for? And I was like, oh, sorry, like I didn't mean to steal from you. Like, and he was like, no, chill, like it's fine. I was just wondering, how are you gonna use that? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna punch the shit out of some zombie. It was like, I'm sorry if I didn't believe you at first, but like I believe you, and I want to get out of here because I've been closed in this house for so goddamn long. We went and started like walking. We basically got to like a big city that was not where we lived, but it was like a completely safe zone. There was like a mall. I remember there was like 2 or 3 floors. Like, I was going upstairs and I was like walking around this mall, and for no reason, all of a sudden Sherlock Holmes was there. Like BBC Sherlock Holmes was there. Like, he was talking to me about some shit. I don't remember really what was going on, but I remember there was some commotion downstairs, and I like looked over, and turns out the safe zone was being invaded by zombies. Like, zombies were all over the place, right? Me and Sherlock are like, let's go hide somewhere. We went into one of the stores, and we hid underneath the desk until like things calmed down a little bit, and then we kind of like escaped the mall, and the street was filled up with zombies. Like, it was crawling with zombies. There was like this building that was like really tall, and like this woman, like this old lady, like told us from the door, like, hey, come in, like, come in. And we went with her. It was like this cute, lovely old lady, right? So we hung out for a while until things calmed down a little bit, and it was a night at this point. So Sherlock was like, you stay here, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna find a way to get us out of here, right? I don't know, Sherlock Holmes just kind of became my buddy, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there. Because like the building was like, it was just stairs. Like it was a building that you enter the building and it was like stairs until the top, where this lady had her shop. Like she had a nice shop. So we were in her shop because we got all the way upstairs. Kid you not, this poor old lady, I see that she starts acting a little weird, right? She starts going like while she's talking to me, she's like kind of small movements like that. And that's when it hits me. The bitch had been bitten by a fucking zombie and she was about to transform and eat me the fuck alive. Crazy shit was going on. She told me, like, I know you can tell, like, I've been bitten. Like, she showed me the mark. I've been bitten, I know, but I just wanted to keep you safe. I'm sorry if, like, I deceived you. I meant no harm. So, like, you need to leave the building before I turn into a zombie. Like, what's going on? Like, I couldn't leave this poor old lady there to die with zombies. Like, and so I was like, I am not gonna kill you, but I am leaving because I don't want to die. She like closed herself inside of her shop, and I was like running down these stairs, this whole lot of stairs. I was going down the stairs because it was also night and the stairs had no lighting. I was just running down this dark staircase that was like almost fucking infinite. I started hearing the poor old lady transform into a zombie and like kicking the door to get out and come get me. Like that was crazy. She was like banging on the door to get out and come get me, and I was like running down this fucking blacked out staircase all the way down. I remember hearing that she broke the door and she was like coming down the stairs to get me, because these zombies were not like Walking Dead kind of zombies. They were like The Last of Us kind of zombies, like fast as fuck. And I got to the door, and keep in mind there's zombies outside too. Like I was literally, I had zombies all over me. Like, what's going on? So like I was in the streets alone. I was like running to not get caught by zombies, right? So I was running down the street, and all of a sudden like somebody grabs me. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm gonna die. That like this is the moment I'm dying. Like I'm dying here. And actually, it was Sherlock. Hell yeah, baby. He came back for me. He told me like, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe, right? So we got there, and there was like a huge line of people, like huge. Like, and Sherlock told me that he found out that like a spaceship was gonna come there and like pick us all up or some shit. I'm not sure how he found out, but again, he is Sherlock Holmes, so like I'm gonna leave it at that. At this point, like it was the middle of the night, right? We waited and we waited and we waited, and that's when this big ass ship just came down and just picked us all up. And I woke up after that. So yeah, that was my weird ass dream. I have dreams like this all the time, so let me know if you want more story times like this. I had fun recording this video, so like let me know if you want a part 2 and I'll make a part 2 right away.